Hi there, welcome everybody. My name is Heather. I'm going to take you through a 30-minute power vinyasa flow today. We're starting lying down on our backs, so go ahead and make your way there. Draw your knees up, plant your feet about the width of your mat, and just let the knees fall together for a moment. As you inhale, float the arms above your head, reaching with the fingers, and then we're going to exhale, bend the elbows, and take cactus arms. We're going to just take this a few times, allowing the arms to slide along the floor, reaching the fingertips back. Exhale, bending the elbows down. And again, inhale as you reach. Exhale, coming back into cactus. And taking a second to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And then we're going to draw the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around, give yourself a hug here, and take your forehead towards your knees. You're going to keep the right knee in and extend the left leg down. We're going to just draw some gentle circles with that right knee in towards the chest. Just waking up, finding a little bit of movement here. Take that right knee in the right hand. Keep your left hand on top of your left hip and then just gently open the hip out to the side. So again, we're just playing here and seeing how the hip is feeling before we start to flow. Bring that knee back in towards the chest. We're going to take it into a twist, so gently allowing that right knee to fall over towards the floor as the right arm reaches out to a T. You can relax your gaze down. And from here, we're going to start to draw some big circles with the right arm. So you're going to take that arm and slide it right down to pass your right hip. Circling it all the way around, reach it far above your head. And then as you exhale, taking it back out to that T position. And just following through a few times with your own breath cycle. And then drawing that right knee back in towards your chest as you center yourself on your mat. Left knee comes in, wrapping the arms back around the knees. Maybe give a gentle circle from side to side on the sacrum. And then we'll switch sides. So the left knee is going to stay in towards the chest. The right leg is going to extend down. Taking those circles in both directions with the left knee, waking up the left hip. Remember, you're just experimenting here and seeing how your body is feeling with no expectation. Taking the knee into the left hand, gently open the knee out to the side. Try to keep the right hand pressing, grounding the right side of your body down. And then coming back into center, we're going to take the twist on the other side, the left knee coming up and over as you exhale, extending the left arm out towards a T. And then starting to move into those circles with the arms as you inhale, sliding the arm down, reaching it above your head. Exhale, nice deep twist. And again, following a few more of these in your own time. Focus on finding a steady rhythm for your inhale and your exhale. And then bringing your left knee back in towards the midline. Taking the arms back around the knee and squeeze it in. Right knee comes up to join, circling the sacrum a couple of times in both directions. And then tucking yourself into a little ball here. We're going to rock ourselves all the way up towards a seated position. When you arrive on your tailbone, you're going to try and hold this V position. You can keep your knees bent here, reach the fingertips forward, engage through your core. Maybe you can straighten the legs, straighten the arms up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep inhale here, and then gently releasing your legs down, extending them forward, flexing through the feet. Exhale. Take a forward fold. Just allowing the legs to open up. If there's a bend in your knees, it's all good. Just using your breath to find a little bit more length behind your legs. And slowly drawing yourself back up. Crossing over top of your ankles, plant your hands down. Make your way to a tabletop position. From here, we're going to wag the tail from side to side. So swinging the hips over to the right and over to the left. Doing this in your own time. Don't worry about what this looks like. Just focus on how it feels, getting any of those clicks and cracks out of your body. Finding stillness in your tabletop pose. We'll move through a few cat-cows. Again, really taking your time here. Pressing into the palms of your hands as you round the spine. Letting your belly sink down, your head rise up. And the next time you find yourself in your cow pose, you're going to tuck your toes, press nice and strong through the palm of the hand, send the tailbone to the sky into downward facing dog. We're going to start to pedal out the feet here from side to side, rising high on the ball of one foot and then the other. You can spread the toes nice and wide. Keep thinking about pulling in through the low belly, closing the ribs, pressing strongly through the hands. Allowing your head to sink down to the weight of gravity. And then inhaling, taking the gaze forward and gently starting to walk your feet to the top of your mat. As you inhale, find length through your spine. Exhale, folding down. And pouring the weight through your feet as you press down, rise all the way up, float the arms, take your gaze up to your thumbs, and then exhale, bring your hands into heart center. And here, you're going to find some kind of intention for today's practice, whatever that may be. So make sure that whatever you do today, you're focusing on your breath. Remember, yoga is first and foremost a non-harming practice. Bring the arms down by your sides, rooting through the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling, gazing up. Exhale, folding forward, drop your head down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, looking up. Planting down through the hands, step the right foot back and then the left. Find yourself in high plank and feeling the strength in your body here as you feel supported by your hands and by your toes. On an exhale, you're going to lower your knees, your chest, and your chin, sending the tailbone to the sky. Inhale, press nice and strong through the palms and come all the way through for upward facing dog. Exhale, drop the knees down, round your spine, come back into that cat back. As you inhale, come back through cow, tuck the toes, send the tailbone high, and press it back, downward facing dog. Really nice. And you can go ahead again if you like and pedal the feet from side to side or move the hips. And just playing here as we're warming up through the body, generating some heat. Even inhales and exhales. Nice. Gazing to the top of the mat. Take a bend in the knees. Gently start to walk the feet to the top of the mat again. Inhale as you lengthen and look up. Exhale, folding all the way down. Pouring the weight through the feet. Press the floor away as you float the arms up to the ceiling, gazing up, and exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Really nice. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, gazing up. Exhale, follow the breath all the way down. Release the weight of the head. Inhale, coming up halfway, planting the hands. This time, step the left foot back first and then the right. Find high plank. Feeling strong here, and then on an exhale, dropping the knees down, dropping the chest, dropping the chin, sending the tailbone to the ceiling. Press into the palms, take your upward facing dog. Exhale, drop the knees, rounding the spine, nice and slow here, articulating as much as you can through those vertebrae. Coming back through cow, tuck the toes, send the tailbone high. Downward facing dog, drop your head down. Breathing deeply here. And then inhale, gazing forward. You're gonna take the right ankle and cross it over top of the left knee, taking a hip opener here. So you can keep a nice deep bend here through the left leg. You can straighten it back out into a variation of downward dog. Maybe bend the knee and straighten it again. And gently release the right foot down. We'll switch sides. The left ankle crosses up over top of the right knee. Good. Keep your belly pulling in. Keep pressing through the hands. And play with straightening the leg. Bending it again. Opening up through the hip. Nice. Gently release the left foot down, back into downward facing dog. Take a cycle of breath here. And then gazing forward. And you're going to walk the feet all the way back up to the hands. Inhale when you arrive, lengthen and look up. Exhale, folding forward. Pressing the way through your feet, float all the way back to standing, gazing up to your thumbs. Exhale, hands into heart center. Really nice. Last one. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, gazing up. Exhale, hollow out the low belly, folding down. Inhale, coming up halfway. Jump back to high plank this time, holding here. Pull your belly in. Feel the strength to support yourself in this position, and lowering knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, rounding your spine, cat back. Inhale, coming through cow, tuck the toes, open the heart, downward facing dog. And from here, we're gonna float the right leg up. It doesn't have to lift high. Go ahead and bend the right knee. We're gonna take some big circles here. So drawing the right knee up past the left, back up to the ceiling. Trying to keep the shoulders as well as you can, drawing down towards square. Good, extending the right leg up and setting it down. We're gonna switch sides. The left leg is gonna float up towards the ceiling. Bending into the left knee. Take those big circles with the knee. Again, just following your own breath here. And extending that leg up towards the ceiling. And gently bringing it back down beside the right, back to downward facing dog. Press into the palms. Opening up through the back of the legs. And then inhale, taking your gaze forward, bend into your knees. Maybe this time you're going to hop yourself back to the top of the mat. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, pressing down as you float all the way up, sweep the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Good. We're going to move on. Pressing through the feet. Inhale. Take the arms all the way back up. From here, we're going to cactus the arms. Draw the scapula together. Open the heart. Tiny, tiny back bend here. Inhale. Sweep the arms back up. As you do, lift the right knee. Exhale, gently taking your time. Let the right knee sink down. Cactus the arms again as you're in this low lunge. Opening the heart. Inhale to bring the arms back up. And then exhaling, take the hands to your low waist. Take your fingertips pointing up. We're adding a little bit of pressure here so we can get into the front of the right hip flexor. Allowing the hips to sink down with gravity. Stay strong, pressing through the left heel. Feel supported in this low lunge. Nice. Inhale, float your arms all the way back up. We're going to kickstand that back leg. Take the right arm down, reach the left arm up and over. So the left toes and the fingertips are reaching away from each other. And then you're going to bring yourself all the way back around. We're setting up our half split pose. So if you have blocks or some kind of prop, you can feel free to use these to support you here. You can play with the levels, take them down, take them up. If you feel like you don't need the blocks, you can just work with the hands on the floor. Maybe exhale gently, starting to extend yourself forward, lengthening through your spine, lengthening the back of the leg. Trying to keep holding that left hip back and the right hip forward, squaring as much as possible here. Inhale, lengthening your spine. We're going to come back into a low lunge, extending the heart forward. And exhaling back, half split. Inhale, coming forward. Nice. Exhale, take it back to your half split. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bringing the heart forward. This time, nice and easily, we're going to go ahead and lower down into half saddle pose. So that right shin is on the outside. You're not sitting on the hip at all. The hips are square to the floor. If this is really uncomfortable, you could open the knee to the side. And you're going to play around here. Maybe you're going to lower down to your elbows if that feels okay. Maybe all the way down to your back. You can do anything you like with your arms. I'm going to take opposite elbows here. Find something that's comfortable and just breathe in this position. Slow, deep inhales. Remembering that taking care of your body is priority number one, so if you need to adjust your position, you can feel free to do so. Good, and taking care here, we're going to slowly start to make our way back up on top of our sit bones. So crawling up on your elbows if you are on your back, and then gently pressing into your hands, coming all the way back up. You're going to be very careful with your knee here. If you need to lean over to the left and release the knee forward, go right ahead. Otherwise, we're shifting forward and we're coming into a crescent lunge, floating the arms up, inhaling. We're going to see if we can press off and catch our balance here as we shift into Warrior 3, Flying Warrior, pressing nice and strong through that left foot. The right hip is squaring itself down towards the floor, flexing out through the back heel. Beautiful. We're slowly going to let that right foot drop back beside the left, reaching the arms up. Press the floor away as you reach towards the ceiling, and then exhale, hands into heart center. Second side. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, cactusing the arms, opening the heart, tiny back bend here. Inhale, take it back up, float the left leg. Exhale, with control, gently stepping that left foot back, lower the knee down. And coming back into that heart opener, cactusing the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. And then exhale, release the hands down to your low back, fingertips pointing up. Add that little bit of extra weight to your pelvis as you relax the hips down. Keeping that right thigh strong, right heel is connected towards your mat. Inhale, take the arms back up. We're going to kickstand the left knee this time. Shifting over, extend the left fingertips back to support you. Reach with the right arm. Right toes and right fingers are reaching away from each other. And then circling yourself all the way back around towards your half split. Really nice. Take the blocks or props if you have them. Otherwise, coming into your own variation. If you're lifted up on your fingertips, that's fine. You can have a bend in your knee. Whatever feels right for you in this moment, and just breathe. And as you're feeling more and more length becoming available in the back of the leg, you're pulling that right hip back, maybe sending the left hip forward. And we're going to start to flow back into that low lunge, opening the heart. Exhale, sending the hips back, flexing the right foot. Again, inhale, starting to come forward, bending into the knee, open the heart. And exhaling, sending the hips back into your half split. Inhale, take it forward to the lunge. And exhale, with care, we're coming back into that half saddle pose. So folding the left knee in, making sure the shin and the top of the foot are pressing down into the floor beside your hips. Opening the knee out to the side if it's very uncomfortable. Wherever you are is perfect, just breathing. If it's available, starting to walk the hands back, maybe lowering to elbows. Or even all the way down if it feels okay. Remember, you can adjust yourself in this pose at any time. And as you're in this pose, trying to send every breath through your body, exhaling, releasing tension, letting go of anything that isn't serving you in this moment. Good, taking care here. You're lying on your back, you're slowly pressing into the elbows, starting to come back up. And coming all the way back up on your sit bones. Remember, if you need to release this pose by rolling over to the right side and releasing the leg, go right ahead. Otherwise, transferring forward to your low lunge, lift it up into crescent lunge. Float the arms up. Good, interlace your fingers. We're going to start to rock the weight forward and back. And then exhale, take it into your flying warrior, squaring the hips, extending the arms forward, really pressing down strongly through that right foot. Feel your connection to your mat. Nice, lowering the left foot beside the right, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Inhaling again, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your heart. This time as you inhale, reach the arms up, you're going to float the right leg up nice and straight, flexing the foot. And exhale, take it back to crescent lunge, ball of the right foot. Sinking the hips down, reaching the fingertips up. Exhale, come into twisted lunge. The right hand plants down beside the left foot. The left fingertips are reaching for the ceiling. And then you're going to transfer over into a wide-legged forward fold. Grab opposite elbow, swing the body over to the right. And swing it back over to the left. As you come back to the right, we're transferring into Trikonasana triangle pose. So turn the toes, extend the fingertips to the ceiling, breathing here. Taking care of your joints, keep the right thigh active, and then inhale, sweep the arms up, reverse Trikonasana, stretching through the side of the body. Good, and then inhale, we're gonna shift around, pivot the feet, draw the heels in, externally rotate the legs, come into goddess pose. You can gently transfer the weight from side to side. Bring the hands down on top of the thighs, drop the right shoulder, gaze over the left, looking at the ceiling. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take the second side. Good, inhale, come back to center. Bring the hands back to heart center. You're gonna start to find a spot to gaze right in front of that left foot. With care, with playfulness, you're gonna transfer yourself, find half moon pose. Don't worry if you fall out of the posture. Be playful here, create the balance. Find one spot for your gaze, and then exhale, release the right hand down. Release the right leg, drop the head, forward fold, really nice. Inhale, come all the way back up, sweep the arms, gazing up. Exhale, hands into heart center. We'll take it on the second side. Good, inhale, sweeping the arms. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your heart. Inhale, lift it back up, float the left leg. Exhale, step it back, take crescent lunge, arms lifting, belly pulling in, nice and strong. Exhale, coming for your twisted lunge. The left hand comes down, the right arm reaches up. And then unraveling this posture for your wide-legged forward fold. Take opposite elbow, swing the arms and the body to the left. Swing it over to the right. Trikonasana. As you swing it back to the left, pivot the toes around. Pressing the left fingertips down. Right fingertips reaching up. And then pressing nice and strong through the feet, drop the right arm back, reverse Trikonasana, left arm up and over. Good. Coming into goddess pose again, adjust your feet externally, rotate the legs. Shifting the weight from side to side, finding that gazing point with playfulness, coming into half moon pose on the second side. Good. As you exhale, take both hands down, square the hips, release the left leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press it down, float all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good job. Okay, one more. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, gazing up. Exhale, cactusing the arms, open your heart. Going a little deeper each time we do this. Inhale, float the arms up, float the right leg. And then taking that leg back, you're gonna take the right hand to the inside of the right foot. And we're gonna come into dancer's pose. If this is already enough, you stay right here. Otherwise, you're kicking the foot into the hand and you're starting to take it forward to your own degree. Creating the balance here. Don't be attached to the pose. And then gently release it back. The right heel plants down, take warrior one. On an exhale, take warrior two. Nice and strong, fingertips reach away from one another. Dropping the right hand down, take the left arm up and over, reverse. And from here, we're gonna lower it down for Skandasana pose. So maybe you're gonna be using your fingertips here to support you. You can use any props that you might have available. If it's available to take a binding posture, you could do so, or any other variation that you like with the arms, letting the hips sink down and take this deep stretch with care, with mindfulness, with attention. Nice. And with that, we're gonna press back into the feet, transfer yourself back around into crescent lunge. One more time, we're gonna press off the back foot, come into your flying warrior, extend the arms forward, belly pulls in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Good, exhale, release everything down. Second side. Inhale, take the arms all the way up, deep breath in. Exhale, cactusing the arms, opening the heart. Inhale, send the arms back up. This time, float the left leg. And then bending that knee, use the left hand to catch the inside of the foot. Maybe this is enough. If it is, you stay right here. Otherwise, coming into your variation of dancer's pose, pressing the foot into the hand, leaning it forward. And then with control, gently starting to release the foot down for warrior one. Left heel plants, arms reaching up. Exhale, finding your way into warrior two. Deep inhale. Exhale, starting to take the left hand down. Right arm is going to come up and over, reverse. And from here, we're carrying it over into Skandasana ninja pose on the second side. Using fingertips to support you. Releasing the arms to whatever variation suits you today, whatever it looks like, it's perfect. Breathe where you are. Nice, releasing that with power, press through the right foot, shift yourself back around, back into your crescent lunge, floating the arms up, starting to press off the back foot, fly forward, warrior three, extending the arms, and then exhale, plant the foot down, reach the fingertips up to the ceiling, gazing up, exhale, hands into heart center, so good you guys, inhale, float the arms back up, exhale, folding all the way down. Drop the weight of your head, shake it out. From here, inhale, looking forward halfway, plant the hands down. We're going to jump it back to high plank and hold here for a moment. Belly pulling in, ribs closing. On an exhale, with control, you can lower your knees here. You're going to lower down and hold your chaturanga for a breath. Inhale, bring it through, take upward facing dog. And as you exhale, take the knees wide, sink the hips down. Balasana, child's pose, resting your forehead on the mat. Taking these moments to let everything that you just did settle over your body. And then inhale, rolling yourself all the way up. We're going to gently start to release off to one side. Go ahead, swing the legs around, extend the feet. And take a gentle forward fold. You can feel free to round your spine here as much as you like. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, starting to release yourself down onto your back. Shaking the legs out. Fold the knees back in. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a hug here, gently rocking from side to side. Planting the feet back to the width of your mat, let the knees fall together. Taking one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. In these last few moments before we're in shavasana, witnessing the rise and fall of your breath in your body. And taking note of any differences in how you feel now versus when you began the practice. And in your own time, as you feel ready, releasing yourself down, allowing the legs to flop open, the palms facing up towards the ceiling. Take one last deep inhale here to fill your lungs. And exhale, release your breath. Allowing your chest to rise and fall back in its own natural pattern. Remembering that you're not in any rush here, taking your time. Shavasana. And thank you so much for joining me for this Power Vinyasa practice. I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Namaste.